linked learning is perhaps some of the most exciting work that's come out of the state in a real long time.
We're seeing an excitement and an enthusiasm from parents and students.
This is a whole new way of delivering education for kids.
In Long Beach, we've been very embedded into high school reform, but this has ratcheted up tenfold.
For me, linked learning is just the perfect context for that. It addresses our dropout rate, it addresses the achievement gap, and it creates this whole level of work-based, project-based learning, which gets away from standardized tests, which everybody knows is not the route to success in the future.
It allows students to pick something that they're very interested in and then explore it at a much greater level.
For me, the most important part is the impact it has on teachers. The willingness and ability of the core of teachers in a linked learning academy to work differently ultimately has the most impact on the kids.
I think as employers start to see the skills that our students are acquiring, how they're able to make a contribution, the critical impact that an employer can have by being part of an advisory group, by being engaged as a mentor with our academies and pathways, it makes it very real for them.
In education, we have one focus, and in the business community you might have another. So when you get all the minds together, we're all looking at the same thing through a different lens, and it becomes a creative process and keeps stagnation away.
I think what's happened now is a recognition that we need to build a system. We need to build an infrastructure that is sustainable beyond myself or any other leaders to be able to have a broad buy-in from the business community and other organizations where they see the need to sustain this, the need to fight for it at times that it might be challenged, and a need to support it so that it can grow and flourish and be successful for the students.
Should any one player change, turnover, I leave, a board member, an election, even a city council election, any of those pieces can change the dynamics. And so it's critical that when you have those change, it's systemic in place and that there's enough external pressure from everyone else to ensure that no matter who comes on board, they understand this is the vision, this is where we're going.
When you're working, trying to improve a system that is clearly underfunded and is facing huge challenges, it also feels good when you have a community network that is supportive of the efforts. And so in many ways you're not as isolated as you once were.
It's been proven to work. It goes in complete agreement with the Common Core, which we're all going to, and it makes complete sense to give our students and our teachers the opportunity to go deeper, to connect with their communities, to really bring in a stronger team to support our kids for the future.
I would say this work is hard, this work is messy, but this work is having an impact on kids. And you see kids that are engaged, that are excited to come to school, that by all the standard measures are better prepared for college, staying in college, leading less remediation, more kids staying in and graduating, better attendance, better attitudes, then something really is worth taking a look at. But there is no staying on the sidelines. You can't just stick a toe in the water. You have to really leap.